Okay, walking through the alpha
Wiring
diagram. Okay, so we have our 3 pressure sensors here. I put the patient pressure in the middle. So that's going to the high side of this exhale venturi, and the other 2 wires from the exhale differential pressure sensor also go to that venturi, so they're looping around right here. On the other side, the other differential pressure sensor is going around these 2 into the venturi that's up here on the inhale side.
Yep.
Okay, so that's wiring there.
That's tubing then, right?
Tubing, yeah. Okay, so that's the wiring of the pressure sensors. Now let's check the signal wiring there. So we have blue. Yeah, blue is the exhale patient signal, differential signal, and that's going into, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th pin on the Arduino. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. The next one to that is yellow, which
6.
It should be pin 6.
Which is patient inhale.
Yeah, it's not pin 6, it's just the 6th one up from the bottom there.
Got it.
Because they're not labeled here. But that's the inhale differential signal. And then the patient pressure is on the 7th pin, and that's the white here.
Yep.
This is the middle one. Cool. Moving to the right, we have the power that's going to our level shifter is just jumping across that board to this level shifter here.
What's your hand?
Yep. Also from the
Pointer.
yeah, let me get a pointer. Sweet. On the other side of the level shifter, we have yellow, which is in the end. What is that signal? Oh, it's just serial communication. So yellow and green are serial communications.
For the RPi?
From the Arduino to the Pi. So we have them on the other side of the level shifter. They're going over to the RPi. We'll go visit them in a second. We have power on the 3rd, and then on the 4th we just have the ground, which is
just grounded
through the Pi. Yeah, through the breadboard.
Is the Pi grounded? The Pi is not grounded.
The Pi is grounded. Well, it's grounded here to the other side of the level shifter,
which is grounded to the Arduino.
Yeah, and it's grounded to the power supply here through the
through the USB.
Through the USB,
okay.
Through the screen, and then to our bus bar ultimately up here, okay. Which is powered by the input 12 volts. So that's
okay. So that's probably sufficient ground. We don't need a ground direct from the RPi.
I mean, it could, if we see trouble, we can ground it more. But I think for now, it's
okay.
It does have a ground path.
Sure.
Well, that's great then. Okay, so then we also have a ground path from the same ground on the level shifter up to our solenoid. Let's check that one. Where's that going?
I actually don't know where I think I just threw the solenoid in randomly, which is going to be a bitch to get out now.
The solenoid.
So the solenoid is the green Molex.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all the way over
I
there.
grounded the solenoid directly to ground.
Yeah, sure.
And I don't know if you moved that pin when you put the Arduino in, or if I just left it where it was.
I corrected it. So
okay, you corrected it.
Yeah,
okay, good.
So that solenoid driving pin is purple on the diagram. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pins down from the other side of the Arduino, and it's green in the physical here. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
Cool.
6. I just, that's kind of hard to see. Yeah. Good luck. It's there.
We have no reason to lie to you.
And then gray is next to that, which is 7. And gray is the motor driver.
Yep, so the speed signal to the motor driver. And then coming back from that, we have a ground back to our Arduino.
Which is in the same ground as the level shifter.
Yep. That's our best ground point. Okay, and let's just check the RPi then real quick. Do power signals.
And we did red is the power, and brown is ground.
Yeah, brown is a ground.
So it's grounded twice, technically.
Yep.
Whatever.
That's fine. You can never have too many grounds. Okay, well, you can, but...
Okay.
Okay, so... and then on the Pi side, coming from our level shifter, we have Red is going into this pin. I don't know the pin numbering for pi, but it's far corner here.
Is that right? This diagram looks different to me. Like that, it should be that pin.
Yep. Yes, you're correct.
No,
you're totally right.
No, I know. I'm just saying this is too short.
No, we'll make it.
Okay, fine. You're right. This one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then green.
It's on the inside.
4 on the outside.
4 down. Actually, just pull this off. They're gonna move anyway.
That's true. 4 down on the outside.
And then 5.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Is it forward lifting up?
No, it's on there.
It's in there.
It's just gotta be in its hole. And then 7 is black.
Cool.
Okay.
Good check.
Okay. Yeah, we found something. Okay. So let's go from our 12-volt supply.
Now we all have COVID.
Yeah. Red.
This is the 12-volt input.
Yep.
Yep.
12-volt input. Red goes to the bus bar. From there, we power our 12-volt to 5-volt converter.
Which is red, black.
Yep, red-black going there. From that same power supply, okay, so that was the input. We have the solenoid, is these 2 wires, red-black.
Which is wired. Should we do solenoid now, or just do solenoid after the bus bar?
Yep. And then the power supply to the motor
driver, yeah.
Fan driver. Let's just make sure everything's on the right side. Cool. We have these ground. This is a ground going to the Arduino, and this yellow ground is going to the solenoid, right?
Yeah, it's It's just to declutter that. It's a ground.
Yeah. Is it the power?
No.
No. It's the signal.
This is the signal ground.
Okay, that's fine, because there's a decent bit of current in there. So okay. And then what do you want to check?
Ooh, well, okay, but it's an on-off, right? 'Cause right now we have enough cable to reroute this, and maybe it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
This is the signal wire, and it's running like under the solenoid, basically.
Yeah.
Let's reroute it. It'll fit over the top.
Yep. Can you just connect that?
Yeah, because I put a short one on. Okay, so then pull the green wire out. And then that should route over here.
Perfect.
Now we are electromagnetically clear. Perfect.
So that's the signal, and then that ground is just going around here. Whatever. Okay. That's it. Do you want to talk through the piping, or?
Sure. We don't have this. So starting from the patient, I think it's visible. It's just we don't see it yet.
Cool.
You could have it come out a little more and then just leave this box on it.
I can also direct at this point.
Do you have a weight that's like not heavy enough?
Just direct. There you go.
No. I think the static camera is better. Wow, this video's already 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's important.
here.
I got it.
Cool. So inhale to there is enclosed mainly just because this tube was in the way, so we'll have to put that on. And then we also have to close oxygen to there, but so left to be done, but just keep tubing slightly down. So intake filter into the fan, from the fan into the check valve. So from the check valve to the oxygen mixing tee to this pipe bend was a little too tight to just do with tubing. So that goes down to the patient venturi, from the patient venturi to the pressure relief tee. So the pressure relief valve to the patient side tubing connection on the faceplate, and then from the patient tubing connection on the exhaust side, we come to the patient venturi on the exhale side, tubing to the intake to the solenoid, which is in the correct direction for the check valve in there, to tubing connection to the exhale, and that's the pneumatic circuit. Yeah.
Questions from the audience?
Anything notable? No? Cool.